It is March the 19th at 9:30 a.m., day 17 of 50. And things are going well. Yeah, so I was very encouraged yesterday after going to the doctor about my weight loss. Now, I was 10 pounds in the first 15 days. Should have been 15 pounds, but I'm happy with 10. Because I think I can make up that other 5 over the next 35 days. Is that right? 40. Yeah. Over the next 35 days, I don't think I can make up that 5 pounds. So, doing well today. It's a beautiful day. Sunny days always help out the emotion. But doing well today. Drinking water. We'll see how today goes. Out running errands again. Seems like I'm always running errands. Always got something to do, right? So there's a couple things I want to discuss with you guys. Yes, my goal is to lose 50 pounds in 50 days. But, and I know, and I've spoken about this before, that everything that I'm doing is not necessarily sustainable. But I am trying to go through this in a way that can be sustainable, which means some of the things that I'm doing, I'm not going to be able to sustain. Let's just say, for instance, the fasting part, not the intermittent fasting, but the overall fasting that I've yet to do, like a 10-day fast or a 5-day fast. Obviously, I can't continue to fast. However, you could do a 10-day fast or a 5-day fast once a month, once a quarter, once a year for that matter. I think I would probably do it once a month. And that will be, well, I guess the 50 days is almost 2 months. So if I do a 10-day fast inside this 50 days, that's sustainable. That's once every 2 months. So, thinking of it that way, I guess it could be sustainable. Eating once a day, the intermittent fasting, that's sustainable. That could be done. And like yesterday, I went to Mexican. Wasn't necessarily the best choice, but it's sustainable. If you're out with friends or whatever and you want to go eat, and that's your one meal of the day, go eat whatever you want. So I do believe that this journey that I'm on is a sustainable one. The exercise daily, every time I've ever been to the doctor, they always talk about, hey, you need to exercise more. You look it up and it talks about you need to exercise about 30 minutes a day. So hey, walking for 30 minutes to an hour a day, that's sustainable. So I do think this is, now will I lose the 50 pounds in 50 days doing it this way? We'll see. I'm not real sure. But I do want it to be a lifestyle change. And that's been the big thing for me with this. I'm not going on a diet. I'm not doing keto. I'm not doing carnivore. I'm not doing any type of diet necessarily. I like to call this the common sense way of living, and or the common sense way of losing weight. And because that's kind of what I feel. I don't feel like I'm on any diet. I'm trying to be, and I haven't done perfect. You guys know that. But I've still lost 10 pounds. And most of this stuff that I'm calling, I knew, when I was getting fat, I knew that what I was doing was wrong. And if you guys struggle with certain things, you probably know you shouldn't be doing it. For instance, if you're eating a bunch of cakes and sweets and sugars, and you're drinking, like I was, you're drinking 6 or 7 or 8 sodas a day, even though you don't really care much at the time, that's not what you should be doing. because that's the reason I call it common sense. Not that I didn't have common sense before. I had common sense, and you do too. But even though you know that you shouldn't be doing it, but you still do it. Or doing it. So what I'm talking about is having common sense and actually trying your best to follow through with it. Like, I know that, I should be drinking water. I'm drinking flavored water. I put some little flavoring packets in it that have 0 sugar in them. Now, they probably have some other type of sweetener that may kill me. I don't know. Ultimately, plain water is the best water, right? But like I said, I want this to be something that is a lifestyle change. I'm not wanting to do something for 50 days and not be able to maintain it. It's useless if you just lose 50 or 100 pounds and then whatever you did, you can't maintain it. It's a great adventure, but it's not really that good. So I want it to be a lifestyle change. And me drinking water and flavored water at times, I think I know I can do that because I'm doing it. Completely cutting out 99. Everybody uses 99. 95, 90% of sugars. Now, on a daily basis, I'm almost 0 sugar. But there might be times, for instance, like, oh, your kids have a birthday party and you decide to eat a piece of cake. It's fine. No big deal. Roll it into your 1 meal a day. It's fine. It's just as long as it's not every hour of the day. And you're looking at your calorie intake or the way that you eat, what you're eating, on more of a weekly basis than necessarily a daily basis. Now, that's not to say you go out and you pig out and you eat all day long one day and then you fast the next day. Like, that's not really what I'm saying. I'm saying, if you're 100% off sugar, right? Like I feel like I am, but there's a special occasion and everybody, you're doing life and everybody's eating a small piece of cake or a muffin or something. Go for it. Like this, you got to live your life, right? But we want to do it in a way, or I want to do it in a way that is sustainable and that I can keep this weight off. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. Not kind of, that's where I'm going with it. I want it to be a sustainable thing, but I also think that I can, even doing it this way, and maybe taking it a little bit extreme, but I know I can get down to 175. I know I can lose that 50 pounds. I just got to be more strict. Say for instance, so this next 15 days, I'm going to go 15 more days before I weigh again. I need to be at 200 because I'm 215. Yesterday when I went to the doctor, I was 215. I would feel a lot better about that. So in 15 days, I'm going to weigh again. But what I'm going to do different is this first 15 days, there's been days that I've missed my daily walks. There's been days that even though I just started working out, there's been a couple of days I've missed my workouts. There's been quite a few days that I've kind of cheated and had some sweets that, after I did it, I really didn't need them. And there's been some days that I ate twice a day. And I explained why I was doing that. But now that I look back on it, I really don't know that I needed it. I think once a day is probably plenty. And to cut out those other, 300 or 400 calories a day, or, let's just say I did it for 4 days. That's 1,200 calories. That's half a pound. So, or not exactly half a pound. It's close to half a pound. I know it's 3,500 calories. Like, I get that, guys. I'm just saying, generally speaking. I speak generally a lot of times. But yeah, so it just adds up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so that's hopefully a clear direction of kind of where I'm going the next 15 days. To be extremely clear, my goal for the next 15 days is to lose 15 pounds. I only lost 10 before the previous 15 days. I'll weigh at the end of the next 15 days. I'm going to eat once a day. I'm going to walk every day. And this starts today. I didn't do it yesterday. This starts today. and I'm going to do my my exercises, and that's 3 times a week. And I think doing those things, I'll meet my goal. I'll hit my goal. And then in 15 days, once we get there, we'll reevaluate, see where we are. We'll have 20 days left to adjust and do what we need, or do what I need to lose those last, if I'm at 200 and I'm trying to lose those last 25 pounds, which I think's probably, the last 10 or 15 is probably going to be the hardest. But yeah, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's my goal, and that's where we're heading. I'll let you know how today goes. And if I don't feel like eating, I may fast today, because there's some days you just don't feel like eating. You're not really hungry, and I'm not going to force myself to eat. So if I hit one of those days, fine, I'm good with that. I'll just not eat, which is okay with me. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. This is a beautiful day to walk. It is, as I said before, March the 19th, day 17, 6:44 p.m. And I'm walking. It's Wednesday night. Kids are at church. I'm out walking at church. And yeah, man, it's just a beautiful afternoon. Feels great out here. Today went fairly well, or is going fairly well.